G'day viewers, welcome once more to the Profile Police and continuing some of our actual real life reports from the dating front lines.
Oh my god, I still am speechless about it.
But we thought we'd relate, we had a conversation about things we'd both experienced. I haven't been the online dating for a few years now, but one thing we did notice, people making mistakes in their actions and how that ends up being perceived by other people when you're in the online dating world.
Yeah. Well, look, we're all very careful to present ourselves to the world in a certain way. When we leave the house, we make sure we've got pants on. You know, little things like that. So when we're online, make sure you've got your pants on.
Yes, have the virtual pants on because you're showing more than you realise.
Yeah.
Your activity on these sites. When you do something on these sites, not even just the dating sites, the social networking sites, the people you're interacting with know what you're doing. They know that you're active. And it can sort of, well, for instance, if you had a really good date one night.
Yeah, you've had an amazing time, beautiful conversation, lovely intimate evening, to then find out that the person you went on that amazing, beautiful date with was online 20 minutes after you'd gone on that date.
Yeah, it's like, you happen to check the next morning if that person was on line 9 hours ago, and let's see, they left my place 9 hours and 20 minutes ago? What? And it's whether you mean to or not, it's sending a message.
Yeah, and quite a clear message, as in, yeah, that date was a bit shit, better go and troll for some more.
Yeah, even if that's not what you're doing, you've got to be aware. I mean, I had to make the confession, we had Mrs. Angry with us while we were having coffee discussing this, and my biggest blunder, Mrs. Angry and I met via internet dating, and because we were both about 40 at the time, yeah, that's right, I'm old, deal with it, and I had the upper date range, I think I said 45, I might have, yeah, because women preserve better than men, quite honestly. And but what I was finding that was doing was getting a lot of women who were 5 and 10 years older than that, trying their luck.
Yeah, I get the same thing, that's why mine's down at 40, because I don't want men who are 60 contacting me.
And so I thought, okay, after a while when I kept getting these women in their 50s contact me, I just thought, okay, I know I dropped it below 40, haha. And then, as I found out later, Mrs. Angry, who was someone I was dating at the moment, worried that that was about her. And I just wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
I just thought, okay, this is my world, I'm doing this. I didn't stop and think,
Yeah.
what message am I sending out when I do this?
Exactly, and this is the thing, people think things are about them. So be aware that your actions are speaking to them and how you want them to perceive it. As I said, the other guy was probably just checking his inbox, see if, well, he was just checking his inbox. With these sites, you do become a little addicted and you go on all the time. So maybe, pull back from being online all the time if you're dating in reality. Maybe make your profile invisible. I mean, I do. If I've got a few lined up to meet for coffee, I make myself invisible, go through that, see how we go, see how that pans out, and then you don't have to have the discussion of, are you still on the line? Oh, one of the guys I met online one time, we'd met online, we'd agreed to take our RSV profiles down because we were getting a little bit serious. His ex-girlfriend had the code and put his profile back up. What did I think? I thought he was a bastard.
Which is what the ex-girlfriend was after.
So yeah, be aware. We can, anybody who's half savvy can see when you've been on Facebook, what you've been up to, when you're online. And that online constantly, that's a bad look. If you're on AMM all the time, you look like you're addicted to finding and trawling and cybersex and what message you're sending to the world.
Yeah, and talking on the Facebook one, even if you progress past the dating stage, the relationship stage, maybe you might be apart for a while, and you use things like Facebook to keep in touch, and that's great, that's awesome. If you're not with your precious one, and you're going on Facebook all the time, replying to all your friends, and not your significant other, your significant other sees that, okay? They don't have to be a stalker. By the way, we're not saying accommodate stalkers and crazy people, okay?
But people who are online and online savvy, I mean, Angry and I are reasonably online savvy, so we can work things out. We're not stupid. Intelligent people can look at the trail and look at what's going on and go, right, so that's what's happening. Okay, you're writing on all your friends' walls that you're having an awesome time and you're off your guts.
Posting party photos and all this sort of bit, but not sending a message or responding to a message from that special person. Whether you're consciously doing it or not, you're sending a message.
And also, again with the party photos, people, be aware of what you're putting online and what you're saying out there. If you're being tagged in photos, pissed out of your mind, looking like a twat, when you get back from holidays, your boss might be saying that.
Oh yeah, a completely different topic. Yes, we
should go further into that another time.
We could have a whole segment on just Facebook etiquette and not making yourself look like a complete idiot.
Yeah. So when you go online, put your pants on.
Okay, because you're being looked at, okay? You don't have your cyber pants on, people see your gear swinging out there in the breeze, okay?
And sure, you might want some of that, but be aware that by doing that you're precluding yourself from other important relationships or people who might have taken you seriously, now just go, yeah, you're a twat.
So yeah, that's our advice this week. Just pay a little bit of attention and think about how other people are going to perceive what you do.
Yeah. Saying a stupid thing at a party whilst drunk is all well and good. It's gone in seconds and nobody remembers. Saying it online?
It tends to stick around.
So, see us next time.
Bye now. G'day viewers, welcome once more to the Profile Police, and for all those who wonder, how do you get that cat to sit still the whole time? Sometimes we don't think, and then she can go and shake her bell behind the camera. Thanks, Boo.
Should we?
Try again.
Yeah.
Boo, do you want to come up or not?